Hi guys, today I wanted to introduce a new member of the family. His name is Toothless, like the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. I just couldn't resist naming him that. But unfortunately, I have learned that he does in fact have teeth. And as he is growing, I don't know if you can see him very well, but as he is growing, he's not so toothless. But he's calmed down since we've gotten him. He's, like, for people who don't know much about snakes, he's just a little bit of a hatchling, like maybe a few weeks older than that. But yeah, he's calmed down a bit. He's not trying to escape or bite me, so that's nice. Yeah. But today I will be reviewing the book, The Unbecoming of Dyer. And that book is amazing. I absolutely loved it. And at first I was a bit put off by the summary. Well, not put off per se, but it wasn't so high on my reading list, just because it was kind of vague. I didn't really understand what I was getting into. No, go away. Go away. It was a bit vague. So I wasn't too certain what the book was going to be about. It was interesting and it intrigued me, but I was a little unsure about it. So it wasn't that high on my list to read. But I am very glad that I read it. And also, a friend kept recommending it to me. Actually, I was like, okay, the summary's kind of intriguing. My friend keeps recommending it to me, so I'll give it a shot. And I am extremely glad that I gave it a shot because the book was amazing. And I love the characters, love the plot. Each chapter ends in this weird cliffhanger thing where I just keep wanting to keep reading and reading and reading, and I have to actually, stop, like, okay, put the book down, go do math homework or something, go do something else. Basically, the book is about this girl named Mara, and she lives in Providence, Rhode Island, which, I think Providence is in Rhode Island. Yeah, okay. She has a best friend named Rachel, and another, I guess you could call her a friend, named Claire, and Claire has an older brother named Jude. And one day, Mara wakes up in a hospital to find out that Rachel, Jude, and Claire have died in an accident, and that Mara was in the accident as well, but Mara survived. So, naturally Mara just freaks out because her best friend is gone. So she gets PTSD as a consequence of being in that accident. So to help her, her family moves her down from Rhode Island to Miami, Florida. So Mara starts attending this private school with her brothers, and that's where she meets the one and only Noah Shaw. And he is just quite short of perfection. I mean, he's just as close as you can get. He's British, he's got blue eyes, brown and unruly hair, and he's helpful, and he loves dogs, and he's just perfect. And, naturally, when she first meets him, he's a bit of a pompous jerk to her. But those are always the fun characters, in my opinion. Sorry, the mailman is here. And I just ordered a bunch of books, so I'm watching him do his route and waiting for him to get to my mailbox. So she meets Noah Shaw, and Noah tries to befriend her, or a little bit more than befriend in my opinion, and he tries to help her through her PTSD. But weird things start happening to Noah and her weird things start happening to Mara and her family, and throughout all these weird scenarios, Noah is caught, if not in the middle or the source, but somehow involved in the issue. So it kind of puts her on edge and makes her a little bit suspicious of him. And so the first book is just about her trying to figure out what's going on with her, and what's going on with Noah, and what's going on in general. The book was amazing, and I found it interesting that she moves to a private school, because I grew up in a private school and there were no boys like Noah Shaw. I mean, we didn't even have attractive uniforms whatsoever. I don't even understand how anyone found anyone in that school attractive. But the book was amazing. I loved it. A 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved the characters, loved the plot. Plot was very interesting. Never had a dull moment. Sometimes books, like movies, can have slow moments in them, and you just kind of have to read through them and then like wait for it to pick up, and that's fine. But this book didn't have that at all. Everything was just like my heart just stopped. What is going on? That was my reaction throughout the whole first book. Like, what is going on here? So yes, that was The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, and this is, I don't know if you can see him because of the light. You probably can't. I'm trying to get closer. This is Toothless, and I think the mailman already passed because the dog's kind of going crazy outside. So I'm gonna go see if I got any books for my November haul. So that'll be exciting. Alright, bye guys! I don't know how well you can see him. He's trying to, I'm not too sure. I think he's freaking out about the fan.